I heard a bot just say that live streaming is on, so I'm going to take that as a good sign. And what we're looking at right here is testnet game changer beta. It's in. I'm making this video in response to a multi-sig wallet working group up in Discord right here. So what I did is I just took a screenshot, and there's some conversations about name derivations and adahandles and all the good stuff that we need to talk about. And just wanted to do a test to see what it would look like. So I'm going to do a mint from the one and only DAO on Cardano. It is the Ghost Chain DAO. So I'm going to zoom in on that, and I've already added some metadata here, and I'm going to hit distribute. Okay, so I've added them, upload them. I might run into some issues here with the IPFS, although I think I already settled that. Do I want to upload them? I'm going to say yes, and I hope my pinata stuff is saved in there, and I actually have to hit it on the right screen because I'm new to streaming. We're going to upload and continue. Let's see what happens. It's going to do this, do that. Okay, now cool. Now I'm going to mint these. I made 146 of them because that is, the proposed number for this SIP. It makes sense. I think every multisig should require 146 people. So I'm going to send them there. Should be able to hit this and add it to there. I can also do metadata here, NFT creator. I'm going to just type in multisig mint, which means every address that's on the multisig will have to sign for this to actually mint because it's coming out of the treasury. So we're going to hit accept, and that might be why it's not going to do it. I'm going to just see if it'll allow us to send it anywhere else. It's not, and I can't select that. Yep, max. We're going to do it all. This is the only place that you're going to find send all or anything like that in Game Changer. So sign and send. Now this DAO is already set up with an example, a script that anybody can run. It's called Ghost Chain DAO. And what it does is it creates keys, creates wallets, but it also creates name derivations. So it's inspired by some of our favorite ghosts of all time. We do have Casper, which the friendly Casper, not the weird Casper from, that movie Kids by Harmony Korine. Not that weird Casper. This is Cardano, people. Get it together. All right, so here's what's going to happen. If we wanted to take a quicker look, we could go back and we could edit in the playground. We're not going to. We are going to go down here and look at advanced just to see if it's going to show us one thing. I want to see if it'll say it here. Get current site, open policy, boom, boom, boom. It's the minting script, title. All right, I added some hoopla. All right, so let's go ahead and run this. Now, this is going to ask the. All right, so for the wallet that I used, which is the GC, this is not one of the wallets that's in the Ghost Chain DAO treasury. I don't think it is anyway. We'll be able to confirm that in just a moment. So this might take a little bit, but what better time than now to say hello? I love you. I think you guys are great. It's, February 18th at 12:01 a.m. We have just seen the turn of the shrew. Not really. The turn of the clock. All right, so boom, about to review sign. Do you want to sign this transaction? Now, here's the cool part about Game Changer. Here's one of the cool parts about Game Changer on this one screen. There's a ton of cool things about Game Changer everywhere on every screen behind every button. Like if you find a button, hit the button, just hit it. You never know. Multisig, here's where we would sign it or where we could share it, right off the bat. Get go, copy it, email it, WhatsApp. Some of this stuff needs a little bit of work, or we could just share the URL. But here, keys to sign with. Now, looky here. This is what most multisigs are going to look like, or ADDR, or maybe an ADA handle. However, the way that we went and set the DAO up, which I could show you that code, we just did name derivation. So here's Casper, Slimer, which is from a movie called Ghostbusters. And then, this last one, she belongs on every multisig, and she is integral part of Cardano. Moaning Myrtle, because all of you guys are moaning myrtles. So watch this. I'm going to override this little feature, sign for all of them, and say boom, boom. Now, here's something that I could do if I didn't want to do that, if I didn't have that enabled and this was a real DAO. I could actually have this script and this contract stored on Cardano using the Game Changer file system. And once I sign it, I could actually send a request through the network to the other addresses to let them know that they need to sign it. That does cost a little bit of ADA, some of the Lovelaces, because sometimes shit costs money to work right. And I think that would almost be something that I would truly consider this certified multisig or anything like that. But we're going to leave it as it is. I'm not going to share it. I'll make another video on that side, and I'm just going to sign it, and we're going to see if this will actually go through for me. Okay, so it's going to say this is might be needing one or more. Keep signing. We're going to go ahead and see if it'll go ahead and sign for all three. Let's see which others have signed real quick. If I can find it, there we go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Shows that they've signed. These three are bots, so I'm pretty sure they're going to sign automatically. We're going to hit sign one more time. And here's some things where we got to work out on Game Changer. Sometimes we do get caught in the loop. All right, it's going to say that. We're going to hit skip and see if these NFTs will actually be minted. I think they will. And if they are, then guess what? Wallet Working Group and Multisig Wallet Standard and my good friends Ryan and Quantum and everybody in there, y'all might just get the first multisig NFT mint. So let's just see. Here we go. NFT creator. We can see what happened. View the full details here. Again, I want to show you shared treasury. Boom. All right, transactions. It's picked up some new stuff. Hippity hoppity, skippity loo. I've got some issues with my computer. It is not displaying IPFS images right now, much to my chagrin or chagrin, if that's how you would like to say it. So let's just go back here. I'm going to hit home, and we're still in the shared treasury. All right, here's 11 ADA. I'm surprised I had enough ADA in the treasury, to mint this. Here's a very, very catchy song that I minted. It's a Game Changer song. We're going to hit refresh here. Let's see if it'll load. And in one more moment, we are going to see. Here's where this one was. Dum-dum. We're going to go to Discover. We're going to go to Transactions. And we're going to see if it's actually went through. You know, sometimes when you mint something and you send it all at the same time, it might take it a minute or two. You know what I'm saying? We are fast, but when we combine a whole bunch of transactions within transactions, might take a little bit longer. So I'm going to leave this as it is, probably stop my video because this is a live stream and I've got a very, very big live stream reputation to protect. I don't even think I've been on camera the right way. And we're going to go from there. But let's just click around before we do. Well, we're missing some ADA. That's good. Because I think I had 11, right? You have 11 in there? Or no? Boom! The multi-segmenting. There it went. So anyway, Game Changer takes a little while to load. This is a treasury, shared treasury. Requires 3 signers. So this is my signer address. And then this is the treasury. So now let me send, if I can, one of these brand new things to, I could send one to Adriano, or I could send one to me as the signer. I could send one to this hard fork, but I'm going to send it to my main address. That's the main beta HFQ prepod right there. So we're going to select here. And now we're going to pick an asset. We're going to pick this one. Boom. How many should I send to myself, people? That's the question we all ask ourselves every night. How many pre-prod NFTs do I send? Generally, it's 14, just so you know. All right. Because, 7 nights of sleep times 2, that's 14. That's about how many hours of sleep a day you need to catch up working in Web3. And with that, I don't know if this is going to send because I have to get all the addresses from the other ghost. Myrtle, she's already asleep. Casper, he's out doing Casper stuff. And who's the other ghost? Adriano, you crazy bastard. Slimer, he's out doing his Ghostbuster stuff. So let me see something else. Will it tell me? No, it won't do anything. So this is just the transaction. It's telling you the transaction, not actually what you're executing. Now it's saying, do you want to execute it? Go here. Now it's hitting the wallets, blah, blah, blah. I say blah, 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 guys. It's Cardano. There's just a lot more than blah, blah, blah under it. If you want to know exactly how much more there is, like here's part of it. And then with Game Changer, you can get all of it. You see the all advanced, full blown code every time right in front of you for everything. So you can audit your own stuff, other people's stuff, etc. while you're doing it. It's a great way to learn, great way to double check and triple check. And on a multi-sig, hey, now you got 2 or 3 people double checking. So really, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a lot of checks. Now we need some balances. I love what he did here with the UTXO management. And again, signers, here's, what you've got, what's missing. Oh, so I could go ahead and sign this for the 3. I'm going to do it because I want my NFTs. They're good night NFTs. And I want to share them with the wallet working group. I love SIPs, guys. I would like some help writing some SIPs. I think Game Changer has the ability to create an entire SIP ecosystem. I'd love to see Mesh.js, and their multi-sig feature working with Game Changer. I love what BroClan is doing. I think there's some things that are coming together in ways that are absolutely beautiful. I think we just need to trust and look and do diligence on one another and all the tools and pull the best and find out what works in what situation. There's no one fit, one way, one ideal onboarding There's none of that. There's the Cardano way, which is every which way from now until Sunday. And with that being said, I have minted some NFTs from a shared treasury with the name derivation. Doesn't address the handles, but honestly, Game Changer doesn't respect the privacy forfeiture that adahandles, forces or imposes on people. We understand it. If somebody wanted to build a front end on Game Changer that did handle adahandles, you're more than welcome to. Game Changer is it's a wallet, but it's really more of a toolbox for you guys to build stuff that you want on top of it without having to learn Haskell, Plutus, Agda. I heard Nix is hard to install. And, sometimes we even throw in the HTML so you can put it right on your website. So check it out, guys. There's more to Cardano than CIPs, than Twitter, than I have no more rhymes. So I'm going to go with that.